Hey sis. Okay, so it has been a while since I've sat down. Let me stop saying sat down like for that would really be my language. Since I've sat down and did a book chat. So, welcome to my channel. I'm back with another book chat. It's been a while. I really wanted to do this chat weeks ago, but I got hit with the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball. Okay, I got hit with some of the worst pain thus far in my life. I have a impacted like wisdom tooth, so my tooth is growing like coming in this way instead of coming that way, and it's on a nerve, and it caused me hell. Okay, so I was out of it. I couldn't open my mouth. As you can tell by my ramble, I'm feeling much better. It's not entirely healed. I'm still trying to decide what to do about it because it's on the nerve. If they remove it, then I might possibly face numbness in my face for the rest of my life. Like something could be on my lip or my face, and I won't be able to feel it. I'm like, so I'm gonna pray about that. Anywho, let's get to this chat, girl. Okay, so I took down my first book and then I went into another book. So my first book, the first book that I read was Hold You Down by Tracy Brown. Now this is my second book that I read by her. I really enjoyed Brooklyn. And I was like, okay, let me see what this one was about. And I went into this thinking like, okay, the colors is giving fall vibes. It's a romance. Let me get all cozy. And no. I was completely fooled. I don't know where I got that from or who told me that this book was a romance. This book is not a romance. This book is far from a romance. Okay, this book is so heartbreaking. Like, oh my goodness. And I probably shouldn't have read it during this time because yeah, emotions is real sensitive right now. But I read the book and just know it's not a romance. I enjoy her style of writing. I enjoy her storytelling. Now, Hold You Down follows two sisters raising their young sons in the Staten Island project. So we're back in the streets of Staten Island. And we got two sisters, Mercy and Lennox, two completely different personalities, ways of thinking. But they're both trying to stay afloat. They're both trying to make a way for themselves and provide for their sons and, just stay afloat. So one sister pursues a life in the streets. She gets caught up in the streets. And the other sister is trying to be more level-headed about things and trying to make a way the right way. In the beginning, it's rough, it's hard for them. And then one of the sisters goes off into the streets and she's hustling and such. Okay, and bringing in some cheddar. She starts bringing in that dough. And also helping out her sister, another sister, her sister. You just get hit back to back to back to back. And I'm just like, this is not a romance. This is not a romance. Maybe it gets better. So, they're going through tribulation after tribulation after tribulation. And I'm just, the tears is just coming in like, oh my gosh. Why? One of the sisters ends up taking custody of her nephew, right? So she gains custody of her nephew. And things start to go downhill after that too. But one thing I did notice in the book is the sister who, is raising both of the boys now had an opportunity for a good man to come and help her with her life and also the boys. But she didn't take that chance. She didn't take that opportunity. And I was just like, sis, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I get it. The author, she has a story to tell. I forgot to mention that the good man, old boy, comes back around, but it was at the wrong time. Like, again, like, why, Miss Brown? Like, why are you doing this to us? The boys are men now, and they're having a Cain and Abel scuffle. So the good man comes back around to try to see them through things. And says boys need men in their lives. So that's why I said what I said earlier, because these boys been needed this man. Okay. So a good man comes into her life and she just, dismisses him, for her reasons, which is shared in the book. She missed her opportunity to have a good man and to live a much better life without so much tribulation, and she just missed it. She missed the mark. Okay. When I was reading this book, I thought about this. I'm like, the way these young boys were acting and all that they were going through, they were missing that. Young boys need that. Yeah, I recommend it. Read it. It was a good book. It was heartbreaking, but it was a good book. And I'm gonna stay away from ratings because I don't know. I feel like sometimes ratings can like turn people off, and I don't ever want to turn somebody off of a book just because it wasn't my cup of tea. But other people might like it or might not. So, but I recommend this book. Okay. Oh my God, it gets so stuffy in here. Okay. Now the next book. I think you've seen this. Like if you watch some of my shorts, you probably see me do some shorts on this on my channel. So the next book, The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson. This one just came out in October. I'm assuming because of, that all that goes down in October. But this book is so cute. I love the pink color. But oh my goodness, this book right here. If you're looking for something that's gonna that you want to make your blood boil and your blood pressure just peak, you gotta read this book because, okay, so this book is taking us back to freshman year of college. We are following we're following Jordan. Now, hold up. Tiffany D. Jackson is a phenomenal storyteller because I was reading this book the whole time. I'm like, oh my God, this girl is so, like, why, girl? Like, if you don't get away from, it was she pulled out a whole lot of reaction from me. But it was so good. Like, at the end, plot twist. I highly recommend reading this book. This was pure entertainment. So Jordan, freshman year of college, she meets up, she's roomies with these other girls, and Jordan's all so excited because this is what she dreamed of, this is what she wanted, and she wants to how can I put it? Because like I keep saying, I ain't trying to give it all away. Yeah, she's on a mission. She's on a mission, and she's so excited to be at college and be in the HBCU. But then one of the roommates' brother just suddenly appears, and he starts invading their space, and now he's teaching them about all Black community and get them to change their ways. So he's like manipulating them in a way. So he's like this really pro-Black person. He's fresh out of prison. He invades the girls' dorm room. Now he's teaching them about, how society is, what all that society is doing to Black people and to oppress us and to make us sick. And now he's trying to, convince them to stop eating this, stop taking medications and things like that. But a roommate does go missing, and then somebody else goes missing. And now Jordan's trying to figure out like what's going on. But this book had the the best plot twist I've read in a while. Like, I was not expecting that. Like, this book literally gets crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. But I enjoyed it. Okay, so I recommend reading this one. That's it. Okay, so if you watched till the end of this video, thank you for watching. Please, sis, please like, subscribe, and comment. Join me in conversations. Listen, I need someone else to talk to besides my family, okay? No, let me stop. But yes, thank you for watching, and I look forward to my next book chat. I have no idea what I'm about to read next. I really don't. I don't know. I feel like I've been reading for entertainment. Now I need to read something that's gonna educate me. Toodles. It gets crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Oh, wait. Y'all have to watch Highest to Lowest, a Spike Lee joint with Denzel Washington, A$AP Rocky, and a white guy from Allstate commercial. Really good movie because attention is the new currency. And then also The Girl in My Cellar with Kyla Pratt. She's been doing some like real psycho roles lately, and I've been enjoying them. Super fire.